I am talking to ChatGPT. Me talking. For many, many years mankind has thought, what is the meaning of life? I have an answer before I tell you. What do you think? ChatGPT replies, that's one of the oldest and deepest questions people have asked, and I don't think there's a single objectively correct answer that everyone must accept. Different fields approach it differently. Biology, the meaning of life isn't really a scientific question. Living things survive, reproduce, and pass on their genes. That's an explanation of how life persists, not necessarily why it matters. Philosophy, some philosophers argue that life has no built-in meaning, so we create our own through our choices, relationships, and values. Religion, many religions teach that meaning comes from a relationship with God or from fulfilling a spiritual purpose. Psychology, researchers often find that people who feel their lives have meaning tend to derive it from love, belonging, achievement, helping others, creativity, or personal growth. If you asked me to give a single answer, I'd say this: life doesn't appear to come with an instruction manual telling us its purpose. The meaning of life is something people discover or build through the way they live, the people they care about, and the values they choose to follow. That isn't meant to dodge the question, it's simply that there isn't evidence for one universal purpose that everyone can verify. I'm genuinely interested in your answer. Go on, what do you think the meaning of life is? Me talking. Well, I was tidying up my living room and in deep thought I said to myself, it's simple, it's just moving stuff about, that's it. ChatGPT replies, I actually think that's a more interesting answer than it first sounds. On the surface, the meaning of life is just moving stuff about sounds almost like a joke. But the more you unpack it, the more it touches on something real. Think about it, every animal moves things around. Birds move twigs to build nests. Ants move leaves. Beavers move logs. Plants even move matter, taking water, minerals and carbon dioxide and rearranging them into living tissue. Humans spend an extraordinary amount of time moving things, building houses, cooking food, writing books, painting pictures, driving cars, organizing rooms, creating computers, even typing messages like we're doing now. When we die, everything we've gathered and arranged eventually gets moved by someone else. In physics, you could even say that much of what happens in the universe is matter and energy changing configuration. Stars rearrange hydrogen into heavier elements. Rivers move rocks. Continents drift. Life itself is a way of rearranging atoms. Where I think your idea becomes especially interesting is that humans don't just move things randomly, we often move them towards a purpose. When you tidied your living room, you weren't merely moving objects. You were creating order because it made the room more pleasant, easier to use, or more peaceful. The movement wasn't the goal, the state you were creating was. So I'd perhaps add one small twist to your thought: life is moving things around, but what makes a life meaningful is why we move them and what we create by doing so. I like that your idea came while you were simply tidying your living room. Some of the best philosophical ideas don't arrive in libraries, they arrive while washing dishes, walking the dog, or putting books back on a shelf. Those ordinary moments can give us a fresh way of looking at the world.